What is up, everybody? It's Z-Swigs here. Week number 8 for Destiny 2. Hello, everyone who's joining us from the PC land. I am jealous. I'm on PS4. That's okay. I get more things than you. At least, that's what I tell myself to hold back the jealousy of the PC master race. How you guys doing? I do this video every week. We talk about the Nightfall. We talk about everything that Eververse is selling, what Ikora's got, and what Cayde's treasure, where it's located, not what's in it. It's probably nothing, but hopefully it's something. But we do this every week. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Let's jump right in. The Nightfall this week is an easy one. Knock on wood. I was knocking on wood. I don't even know if you could pick that up. But the Nightfall is the arms dealer. Why is this one easy? Well, this was the very first Nightfall we ever had in Destiny 2, and it introduced killing time, which gave you time every time you killed the people. And we still, I feel consensus-wise, low light at the very first week. This was still one of the easiest Nightfalls we've ever had. I think this week it's even better with the same modifiers that we had for the Pyramidian Strike, Torrent, and Time Warp 0 Hour. So what's great about Time Warp 0 Hour is you don't have to worry about increasing the time. The time that you have when you load in is the time that you have, period. There's no way to increase it. It only decreases as time goes on, so you don't have to worry about killing mans. You don't have to worry about jumping through hoops. You don't have to worry about shooting little oracles, all right? None of that matters. Time Warp 0 Hour, the time is what the time is, and that does make it easier because you can kind of look at the time and go, all right, we're doing good or we're doing bad, and you don't have to worry about cracking down and killing people that don't matter or looking for oracles in corners or jumping through hoops. It's fantastic. It is the least speedrunny of the new speedrun Nightfalls that Destiny 2 has brought us. The other one is Torrent, which if you haven't played the Pyramidian, does make Nightfalls way easier. Basically, your grenades and your melees and your class ability recharge super quickly. If you are a Titan, run the Hollow Fire Heart on Sunbreaker. You will literally get a grenade faster than you can throw them. If you're a Striker Titan, you'll have 2 grenades in one of your perk trees. Pulse grenades, they destroy. And of course, Devour Warlocks are also incredibly good here. So, Torrent, throw grenades, hit the people. It'll make the Nightfall even more simple. This is also the one I'd recommend for doing your Rat King. If you haven't done the Prestige yet, this is a good week to do Prestige because really this Nightfall is the most manageable. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be a cakewalk. Don't get me wrong. If there's people in here are still hard, the boss fight is still difficult. But with the Merciless, with the Wardcliff Coil, with these modifiers, you should be able to do this Nightfall with a competent fire team with really no problems at all. So I'm really excited that this is the Nightfall because I need to do a Prestige still, and since I changed PSN's accounts, I still need to do my Rat King. So I'm hoping to get it done this week, but the Arms Dealer, it's a fun strike. I don't really ever see it in the actual regular strike rotation, so it's fun to actually play it as well, and the Nightfall modifiers are great. So that's really your strategy here. There's not a big strategy because the timer usually causes the most pain. And this week, that's not going to be that big of a factor. So choosing your subclass and make sure, and with grenades or devour, whatever it is, really any subclass will work here. Just remember, throw grenades, use your class abilities, use your rifts, use your walls, use your invisibility dodge, or your other dodge, I guess. Sorry, hunters. But that's the way to do it. And, of course, melt the boss. That's the biggest way to save time. The challenge is to kill the Thresher while you're fighting the boss. So if you're doing good on time and you have the time to do it, there's a couple Threshers that come down throughout the boss fight. You kill one of them, you get the challenge done. So that's pretty simple as well. But sometimes this boss fight can get chaotic, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But otherwise, have fun with the Nightfall this week, guys. I think it's going to be pretty simple for you all. As we're loading into the tower, I'll tell you the raid encounter for the week. The first one is the pools, the pleasure gardens, then the Gauntlet, then Calus. So it is actually the OG raid rotation. The first week that the raid was around, this was the rotation. So again, it is the pools with the bathers. Then is the pleasure gardens with the doggos. Then is the Gauntlet, which is the game show, followed by Big Bad Calus. All right, let's see what Tess Everest has for sale today, her weekly rotation. Let's see what she's got. How you doing, Tess? We've got Gallop, which is my favorite emote. This is the one I have equipped. It is the most disrespectful and hilarious emote, I believe, in the game. So there you go. Pick that one up if you don't have it. It's only 400 Bright Dust. Floss Dance, another great dance. If you don't have this one, I'd recommend picking it up too. It is a hilarious dance emote. Then we've got the Hastalude exotic sparrow, which I think is one of the coolest sparrows in the game. The lore is actually pretty cool, too. So, 2 words, sparrow jousting. So, that's fun lore on this one. Even if you don't buy it, you should check out the lore. Then we've got Space Age Lancelot, which is a cool little ship. It's very Titan-y, in my opinion. Then we've got the Verona Mesh, which, again, looks like the robot from Futurama. And it's watermelon colored. So, what could you possibly want that's not watermelon colored? Look at that thing. It's beautiful. Beautiful. We've also got the Down to Business Sweet Business gun ornament, which changes your sweet business into some type of 1940s gold and mahogany. Beautiful gun there. We've also got the Particle Accelerator, which makes your Graviton Lance look pretty sweet, in my opinion. As for Optimacy, she is selling legs this week. And, of course, if you don't have these, remember, Optimacy, they just announced changes every season reset. So you only have to December to collect the entire set, and in fact, everything you see here, all the shaders. Well, I think the shaders are staying, but the ships, the emotes, the ghost shells, and the Optimacy are all going to get cycled out. So you only have a couple, a month and a half here to collect all the things, if you care about that sort of thing. So legs are on sale today. The Ghost is Greylight Shell. This is a really cool one. I had an accent there for a second. I like this one. It's monochrome, and it is, it's got a 5 head. And then the Hemisphere Shell. It looks like someone just kind of like painted on a ghost. But it's still cool. Also, monochrome shader. Pretty cool. Vice Poison Shimmer is being sold today. You can see it's, depending on your look, it kind of gives you this blue tint, but it's also kind of black. I actually like this one on weapons, because on weapons it's kind of a shiny black, so that's kind of cool. Tarnished Copper, probably my least favorite in all of games. It looks like you're a ship who got sank under the water and was retrieved but not cleaned up. And then Metro Shift, one of the most popular shaders in the game. I imagine this will be picked up a lot. It's like a navy and a black look. So if you like Metro Shift, be sure to pick it up today. And then, of course, Fireteam Medallions. And that's what Tess Everest has got for us today.
Come see me again, Guardian.
Ikora Ray, Warlock Vanguard. We're going to keep checking her, hoping that every week she actually offers some stuff the day that the reset happens and it doesn't change. It'll probably still change, but we're going to keep doing it anyway. Yes, I had to check the power level on that. She's offering 6, Fury, and Sacrilege. I think these are actually the same missions I described last week. I can't really remember, but, it's a thing. So, this Sacrilege is the very first mission on I.O. Fury is the mission that comes right afterwards, where you fight the big Taken Minotaur in the I.O., the Warmind Vault. And then 6, of course, is the mission where you go and you help Cayde. I believe this is the one with the tank and the Minotaur again. Fighting big Minotaurs a lot this week. But these are fun. 6 is one of the hardest missions in the game, in my opinion. And Fury and Sacrilege, if you hate Taken, you won't like them. But if you don't mind Taken like me, I think they're some of the most fun in the game. So that is what Ikora Ray has got. And remember, usually these reset on Wednesday, so just take them with a grain of salt what she's actually offering now. And if you watch this early enough, you can actually do 6 meditations a week, because once they reset, you can do them again. So that's what Ikora's got. Let's go see what old Cayde's got. Cayde, how you doing, man? This week, the Flashpoint is on I.O., so let's buy
all yours, friend.
All of his treasure maps. How you doing, Cayde? I'll see you later, man.
Back to the wilds with you.
And we'll go get all those treasures right meow. Bing, 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 bing. And there's a 5th one way down here. All right, that'll be fun. Down here, like, in the Endless Gate. Cool. All right, so these are the 5 treasure maps. Let's start easy with this one over here in Giant Scar. That's what I'm going to guess. So let's go there first. All right, we're at Giant Scar, first map right here. The lead I got from Asher was some Scion was seen making off with this one somewhere in the Echo Mesa. He mumbled something about it being on top of some Cabal checkpoint before it, well, fell into a pit of Taken. And we all know how that turns out. This one is probably the easiest one in the entire game to find. Basically, you spawn in a Giant Scar, turn around, take this path, drive down the road here until you get to this Cabal gate. And you can see it up there on top of that wall. Jump up here. Jump again. Grab. Okay, let's try that again with actual style. Grab the ledge. There we go. And here is Cayde's stash. No whammies, no whammies. I got a whammy. Is that really it? All right, off to a good start this week. Next chest we're going to get is this one, right here. Have you ever had a dream where you're in this cave full of mist and you see this amazing cache, but every time you reach to open it, a new layer of mist blocks your path? No? Am I the only one who has that dream? So what you're going to do for this one is load back into Giant Scar, right here. Just jump on your Sparrow and go straight. Through the boulders. Those are nice boulders. Don't hit the wall. Don't get stuck, all right? Pro driving, 10 out of 10. Everyone send me compliments. Basically, just follow this path. The drive to Terra Base, whatever it's called, is actually pretty far. And sometimes it's filled with Vex who don't like you. You have to try to ignore those people. Those of you who've done all the adventures remember this rocky parkour path is driving your Interceptor through it. That was a lot of fun. If you haven't done that, you should give it a shot. It's pretty fun. And go around this bend, and then you enter Terra Base Sharon. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, you get to this big open field here where there's a bunch of people battling each other. Jump off because your Cayde chest is actually right down here. Excuse me, sirs. Okay, they won't get through that. Let's open this chest. A letter fragment. All right, not great either. All right, the next chest we're going to get is right here. Now, you can load into Giant Scar and drive, go straight, follow the path all the way to Terra Base Sharon, wherever we are. And you can do that and get there pretty easily. But we're going to start from the location of the second chest because it's right nearby. Asher called me to rant about a taken blight destroying a research wing of the Cabal base. And I'm like, why are you telling me? We're not friends. And then he mentioned seeing one of my caches in the debris. Survived a taken blight. Not a bad design, if I do say so myself. So from the location of this one, this is the second chest. Just head out of the cave and go right. If you're coming from Giant Scar, you're just going to keep going straight. Pretty easy. You're just going to follow this big path. And the second chest is right here on top of some debris. So you can jump up here. And here is Cayde's chest. Really? We're going to do this week? Oh, salty tears, chat. Salty tears. Chest number 4. We're going for this one right here. Do me a favor and just look into that Pyramidion thing, would you? If the Vex are studying the best of humanity, you know they've got some stuff on me in there. So fast travel to the Rupture, jump on your Sparrow, and head out to the main road. This one is not that far of a journey. It'll be over here on your right, on the far side of the Pyramidion. So if you take your Sparrow and just kind of follow this pathway, kind of cut underneath these Vex platforms because they'll try to shoot you. And like through this crevice and then back against this wall. And it's all the way in the back corner. It's a perfect place for a chest, if I'm being honest. Look at it in here, just sitting in here all Vexy and stuff. All right, I got coordinate mathematics emblem. Let's see what it looks like. All right, that's a pretty cool emblem. It's a pretty cool emblem. Cayde's chest, not a total bust this week. One left. And the last chest, down here, way out here in the Endless Gate. Funny thing, I know I've been to I.O., but all the details are pretty hazy. Guess I'm getting old. I have this memory of a battle on a bridge, Vex everywhere. After crossing a bridge, we took cover to the right, and then, well, it gets fuzzy from there. Maybe worth checking out? So we're going to fast travel to the Rupture, jump on a Sparrow, and head to the road. It's a little bit of a journey. It's not too terribly long. The hardest part is actually once you get to the Endless Gate, but this chest is still pretty simple to find. So hug the right side path here and head over towards the Pyramidion. Because there's a tiny entrance right back here. You can ignore the mans who really want you dead. There's a tiny door back here. You'll know this if you've done the adventures on I.O. You'll know this as one of the steps of the World Quest. Actually, I believe takes you into this room, the Endless Steps. There's not a lot in here. There are some bad guys, but otherwise it's pretty linear. You can't get lost. It looks like a maze. It's not a maze. It's literally one path. And you're gonna take it over the dirt, up into here. You can ignore these mans. They look like they're asleep anyway, so, you know, it could be nice. Oh, I think they woke up. But these mans don't matter. You're going to run past these mans, even if they shoot you. And then there's a bunch of dudes in here that are really annoying, so I am going to kill them. So let's enter super speed motion while I kill these men. All right, the men are dead. I have walked all the way across the bridge, and over here to the right is Cayde's chest. Hold on. That's important, chat. Here is Cayde's chest. It's just over here off to the right of the bridge, just like Cayde said. All right, well, I basically got nothing this week, but that is par for the course. I hope your guys' luck was better. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am ZSwigs. I make these videos every week, and I am live on twitch.tv/ZSwigs pretty much every day. I would love if you stop by. If you don't care about Twitch, you just like YouTube, I would also appreciate a subscribe and a follow. Wait, you don't follow on YouTube? You know what I mean, guys. Thank you so much for watching these videos, supporting the channel. I hope you have a great week playing Destiny. All you PC people, welcome to the community. I look forward to playing with all of you soon. See you later. Thank you. Bye.